A teenager who has ADHD, what every parent should know. If you think about how you are as a parent, you come with assumptions. You had a child, you had this vision of what your family is going to be like. You grew up in a family and you learn from your parents what parenting is supposed to be like and what a family is supposed to look like. You have these preconceived notions. I'm Ivan Hardcastle. I'm a parent coach. I work with families who have teenagers who have ADHD to help them be more aligned, to find joy, to find connection, to heal from the inside out so that you have the home, so that you are the person and the parent that you have wanted to be. I have a history as an occupational therapist, looking at how to use the body, how to use the mind, how to make things connect together so that you can be successful. I've turned to parent coaching because I've seen greater success in families by doing parent coaching, giving you the tools so that you have it in your home and you have it inside yourself and you move forward. But today I'm talking about things that every parent should know, every mom should know about mindset and how that affects your parenting of a teen who has ADHD. Now, if you think about a road in front of you and you're driving on this road and also it splits and you have two ways, and right where it splits, this is your child. This is how you interact with your child. This is how you think about your child. And one of them usually is the road most traveled. If you think about Robert Frost, his famous poem, and the other one is the road less traveled. This road that is most traveled is actually negative thinking, and we get stuck in it. We have preconceived notions and ideas of what it is to parent and how we should be parenting. Positive thinking or a positive mindset opens up doors. But let's talk about the negative for a little bit, because you make a bigger difference with your mindset than you can ever conceive of. Your own self changes the tone inside your home. And when you work on your own inner self, it makes a great difference inside your home. Your patience, your understanding, your willingness to see beyond what you just consider these preconceived ideas of how you grew up and what you thought was supposed to be happening. But talking about negative thoughts, number one, we don't think that change can happen. We get stuck in our ruts of thinking, and then we think, this is just my child. Oh, he's obstinate. Oh, he's unruly. Oh, she doesn't pay attention. Oh, she's anxious. And we get these identities put in our head and we cannot break free of them. It locks us in, and then we don't know what to do with it. Another thought we have is that this is so frustrating. And even when we're trying to be kind and nice and positive, inside of us, we are uptight and we are frustrated. We're thinking, this is so frustrating. I can't stand this. Why does it have to be? And this tension bleeds out of us and it changes our energy. It changes how we interact with our child and it changes their response. And the last one was we start to identify and we start to label our child. My child is lazy, resistive, defiant. And because we do that, our children become that. I laugh. There was, when my wife and I were first married, we were going to church and there was this family, I don't know where they went, but they had a young child and they named him Rowdy. And our daughter was just 3 years old and we were taking her to the nursery in our church. And we we're going in with this other little boy named Rowdy. The parents expected him to be rowdy. They named him that and that's how they treated him. He grew up and by the time that we left, he was rowdy. He was out of control because that was the parent expectation. And they've actually done studies with dogs, training dogs. You can have a nice dog, but if you treat him like he's a mean dog, guess what? He grows into a mean dog. And we can see that in the way that our thinking limits our teenagers. We treat them like they're resistive, they are going to be resistive. We treat them like they are lazy, guess what? Motivation's gone. Why do I bother? My parent thinks I'm lazy. Maybe I am lazy. This is where parent coaching is key. This is stopping and asking yourself, what is my child trying to communicate to me? What needs do my child have? What about the environment is overwhelming to them? What about school is overwhelming to them? So then they freeze, and it's not a resistance, it's not a defiance, it's that they are overwhelmed. And how can I change my parenting and my home to meet their needs? How am I holding them back? What about me? What about my preconceived notions? How can I analyze? So much of positive thinking is the ability to stop and to reflect back on yourself And then assume the best in your child. Hey, you know what? My child wants to succeed. They don't know how to succeed. They feel frustrated, and that is causing them to stop and not know what the next steps are. What assumptions am I making about parenting that is limiting my ability to be a good parent for my child? Now, I had a fantastic mom who went through my parent coaching program. And when we started, she had a lot of doubts. She had a lot of frustrations, and she just wanted to connect. She wanted her child to thrive. And then she started going through my program and she started learning. And at the end, she says, Ivan, I entered your program because I wanted to learn how to be a better parent for my child. I wanted my child to thrive and to succeed. But what happened is that I learned more about myself and I learned how to heal myself. And when that happened, that's when I really started seeing progress. I didn't realize how much of me needed to grow and heal and change in order for my home to change. That truly is the crux of what I do inside my parent coaching program. Yeah, I talk strategy. Yeah, I teach you things to do to help your child. I teach you ways to shift and understand sensory process. When you change, that is when true growth happens, and it changes you for your life and your child for their life as well. So, two roads, and you have a choice. You can stick with the same stuck thinking that you're in, that automatic route. It tends to be negative. It tends to limit you down. You have assumptions and you have labels on your child, and you just follow it. Or you can choose positive thinking and pausing to self-reflect and question yourself and say, wait a minute, am I really doing what I want to be doing? Am I interacting with my child? Do I believe that my child can change? Do I believe that I can change? You can change. People change all the time. And as a parent coach, I'm here to help you speed up the process so that you don't have to wait. Your child is growing right now, and you can too, and it can be a fantastic future. Reach out, share this with your friends who need support. Give me a send me comments. I can't wait to hear from you.